Hi, this is an intro to the next video that you're going to watch. I started the video today's Saturday. I started the video in Canton, North Carolina, and my intent was to go back to the previous the campground I visited yesterday, Sunburst Campground in Canton, and then travel that highway out, or at least partly follow it out, and get on the Blue Ridge Parkway. That was my intent. I decided to break this video up into two parts. This video is not going to have anything that any of the video or pictures I took today. That will be in the next video. This video is basically, this turned out to be a rant or a vent session. Not really what I intended, but that's how it turned out. There is one slideshow in there, and that's it. That's it. That's all there's going to be. I take that back. There will be one video of the stinky paper plant in Canton, North Carolina. I talked about that, and that's there. And then there's going to be like one nature slideshow. That's it. Everything else is going to be in the next video, and the paper plant will also be in the next video, and everything. But it's late, and I decided, this is an intro. I decided to break it off and do the Sunburst Campground and the Blue Ridge Parkway part of the video in a separate video, so that I wouldn't be just ranting, because this was basically one kind of a long rant. We were going dancing tonight, and at the last minute, of course, as you'll hear in the next video, at the last minute I changed my mind and decided to come back. I wasn't overly pleased with the band. Of course, my back's hurting. I've had some stomach issues. I'm getting headaches now from the physical therapy. So overall, it really wasn't the best night. But anyway, and the person that my ex-husband's taking care of, Ralph, he's 97. He was having some issues. His legs have been hurting and bothering him. So wasn't the best night for him either. Anyway, that said, this video there's going to be one, like I said, started in Canton, North Carolina, and mostly was a vent or rant session about, the dance that we were going to go to tonight, the bar. It's a biker bar. Also, the fact that my ex-husband's been having some issues with the daycare giver. She's causing some problems, and trying to cause some, he thinks that she's trying to get him fired, maybe, or terminated. Also, she's, I guess, a lot of drama going on, and she's trying to stir up a lot of drama at the house with my ex-husband and the person he's taking care of, Ralph, as well as she, I think, has a lot of personal drama as well. So, and some of that's feeding into, I guess, her work. Anyway, so a lot of drama there, and that was something I didn't want to deal with, and so I wasn't going to come back, but initially, but then I did change my mind and did. Anyway, I'm glad I did. My ex-husband was glad I was there, and I'm glad I did, and I got to see Ralph, and I really, Ralph's a great guy. In fact, he and his wife, Ruth, she's passed away now, but I first met them when they were 85 years old. We went to our very first North Carolina Apple Festival, and they became my mentors at that point, because of how active they were. They were both 85 years old, and they danced for like 4 hours straight, just like we did. So for me, I thought that was like amazing. That was phenomenal. That was absolutely amazing. And it's definitely something to aspire to be that active at that age. Anyway, so this was basically a rant session. I'm not sure what I can title it, but I always do this. I've been doing this the last few videos to give myself a memo. So anyway, just as basically a memo to myself, Canton, North Carolina, and just basically a vent session. Anyway, so I'm gonna end for now. This is just an intro, and I'm going to end for now, and then take you to the next video and wrap this video up. So, God bless, peace. Hi guys, I'm starting my day out here in Canton, North Carolina. I left the truck stop. Everything was kind of discombobulated and off kilter a little bit today. I was going to head back to Asheville, North Carolina to meet up with my ex-husband and go to that, go to that dance venue. It's a bar, it's a biker bar, tonight for dancing. The elderly man he takes care of really wanted to go, and one of the people there is throwing him a party. Anyway, but I'm having a lot of back pain from the physical therapy that I'm in, and that's really that kind of influenced my plans. I left the truck stop and I was already on the interstate headed toward Asheville, and then I just, you know, I kind of wanted to rethink, you know, wanted to pull over, rethink the whole thing. I am having a lot of pain from the physical therapy. My stomach's been bothering me. It's bothered me last night. Every time I eat, I'm having, not every time I eat, but a lot of times when I eat, I'm having issues with upset stomach. And, you know, that's another issue, because primarily if I have problems with my stomach, I'll only eat one time a day, and I can't do that. I can't go all day and then go dancing and not eat, because sometimes I don't eat until 8 o'clock at night. The band starts at 8 o'clock, goes on till midnight. The elderly person he's taking care of, he wouldn't stay that long. That's the first main issues, my, you know, upset stomach and pain from the physical therapy. I'm having a lot of pain from the physical therapy, pain I didn't think I'd have. The second issue is he's having my ex-husband's having a lot of drama with the day caregiver. She's, you know, trying to, I guess, exert more control, you know, than maybe she should be. But anyway, she's trying to exert a lot more control and cause issues and cause problems. I talked about this in another video. My ex-husband witnessed a situation where she's actually, I believe, where she is being sexual with the elderly family member. I mean, the elderly man he's taking care of. He's like family. Anyway, he's like 97. I mean, you know, and while I don't have an issue with it, and neither does my ex-husband, a lot of people are scolding him for having an issue with it. Personally, my issue is that she is a caregiver. She's not just some random person. She's a caregiver. And the other issue is that she is causing some problems and some drama. So those three things kind of made me decide that I'm not going to go. I also, the elderly Ralph, his daughter, one of his daughters already made it clear that she didn't want him going to any indoor venues. Even though he has been fully vaccinated for COVID, she still does not want him going to any indoor venues, and the venue tonight, of course, is an indoor venue. That's a little bit of another issue for me. I'm not fully vaccinated yet. I've had my first shot, but I'm not fully vaccinated. So I'm a little wary of that, because it will be packed. I know it will be packed tonight. It even concerns me that my ex-husband is going, because I'm around him, and if he got sick, then I could get sick too. So anyway, between the pain from physical therapy, the upset stomach, being an indoor packed venue, and the fact that this man's day caregiver is also she's also causing some issues, and she's starting drama. She is creating some drama, and my ex-husband has told me a little bit about it, and said he thinks that she's trying to get him, I don't know, I guess basically terminated from his job. And, you know, those are all things that I just, the pain is a big one. And matter of fact, this morning I woke up and I said, you know, I was all set to go, but the pain was, you know, is an issue, but I decided I'll go anyway. But then with the upset stomach, and then I started thinking about all the drama she's causing, and I have no idea. I have no way of knowing how the situation, how it's going to turn out, because she's already, you know, she's already exerting more control than she needs. But the elderly Ralph's daughters, they don't want, one lives in Florida, one lives in Kentucky, and they're perfectly fine with someone exerting all the control they want because they don't want to come up here and come to North Carolina and take care of their father. So that's just, you know, that's the bottom line. Anyway, my ex-husband, he's getting paid for the job, so he kind of has to endure the drama. I don't. So those are the four big, I guess the four main reasons. I mean, but the biggest reason, the biggest one for me was the pain from the physical therapy and the fact that she's, his day caregiver is causing a lot of problems and a lot of drama. And I don't want to drive all the way back because I'm about an hour away or a little more. And I don't want to drive over an hour away, get there, and then be told, oh no, you know, his daughter pulled rank and, you know, at the behest of the caregiver, and now we're not going, you know, we're not going to go. We can't go. And because I don't want to be in the middle of that. That would make me really angry if I'm in pain already, but I kind of was looking forward to going, even though I am in some pain, I was still kind of looking forward to going. But I don't want to get there and then it be thrown on me at the last minute that, you know, I was, you know, I don't want my ex-husband to be, okay, you know, I know he wants to go too, but, you know, I don't want to get there and it just be at the last minute, okay, well, I'm sorry, but, you know, tonight's a bust, we're not going, because that would really make me angry. That would just make me super angry. I would feel really bad. I would be angry, and I would be really, PO'd. I'd be really PO'd that, you know, I left. I decided, because yesterday I went up to the Sunburst campground and went towards the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then I got back kind of late. I started late yesterday, and then I, you know, came back to Waynesville anyways, and went a little bit further north than that. But anyway, the whole bottom line is I don't want to get there and then, you know, being, you know, looking forward to going tonight, you know, get my makeup on, get everything, get dressed, get ready, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm told it's a bust or it's a wash and we can't go. I mean, you know, I just don't want that. I could go by myself, but you know, I could go by myself. There's no issue with that. I definitely could. But, you know, I don't really, you know, want to go. I don't want to go by myself. You know, I want to have someone to dance with. And, you know, I don't want to go by myself. I want to have someone to dance with. And it's a biker bar. And I just, you know, and I talked to my ex-boyfriend maybe about a week and a half ago or so about going. He didn't call me last night, so he's probably working today. And he doesn't get off until about late or about 7. And he's also concerned about going to an indoor venue because now, you know, the mask restrictions have been lifted and he is not vaccinated yet. So I understand his concern as well. So, you know, there's just, anyway, but I don't want to have my plan, you know, I don't want to have something planned and then it's kind of like, you know, my ex-husband's completely taken out of the picture and I'm going to be doing it by myself. I wouldn't be happy with that. That I could, but I wouldn't be happy with that. And I would be, like I said, I would be PO'd that I left this area when I could have continued on with my day and went and took pictures and more video and taken a nice relaxing drive and not be really straining my back. I mean, you know, anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. I've already gotten out, and I usually start my videos first, but today I didn't. I got out, I saw an old Chevy Bel Air, I got out, I photographed that, and then decided to walk downtown a bit. Right here where I'm sitting, the smell of the paper plant is not too bad, even though it's just right there. Anyway, so I did it a little differently today. Instead of starting the video and then going with the rest of the day, I walked and anyway, the next video will be the paper plant. And then, of course, tonight I'll probably do a little intro. I've been doing that last couple videos. I've been doing a little intro just to give myself kind of a memo. Anyway, that's be back with you guys a little bit later. Okay, guys, I am here in downtown Canton, North Carolina. You're looking at a paper plant here in Canton. It smells very, very bad. It's one of the things I don't like about it. Canton, North Carolina. Anyway, That's one of the things I don't like about it. It smells really, really bad. Personally, I always thought it was some kind of a dog food plant, but someone told me it was a paper plant. Smells more like a Purina plant to me. Okay guys, I'm out here at Lake Logan, or Logan Lake, whichever way it goes. Anyway, I'm headed toward the Sunburst campground again. I still did not find the Dispersed camping. Maybe today I will find it. I'm not sure I will. But anyway, and then I'm going to head back up to the same area I was in yesterday and see if I can walk a little bit further down that little hiking trail. I don't want to get too brazen because I'm by myself. So, you know, if something happened, I fell, whatever, I'd kind of be in a SOL. Anyway, so but I am going to stop there maybe and walk down the trail, maybe see if I can go just a bit further. I'm still wearing flip-flops, but I'm wearing something different. Anyway, my ex-husband did call me and said that the party is on for tonight. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to go or not. Anyway, he called me and he told me that I guess Ralph, the elderly man's daughter, gave the go-ahead and said it was okay. He could go dancing to an indoor venue. And the caregiver, my ex-husband said that the caregiver said she was going to go too. Anyway, so I did tell my ex-husband, you know, my issues. I did tell him, you know, that I am having problems. My back is hurting. It is hurting. And my stomach, I'm having problems with my stomach. And when I get done with physical therapy, I do feel kind of sick. And I do feel sick and whatever, but I've been having the issues with the food for a few weeks. Anyway, he says, well, I hate to tell you I told you so, but I told you so. And I wasn't having any issues with my back until she started making me do the low back exercises. And then that's when the pain really started. I didn't have any problems with I had problems with my low back. It was hurting, but it didn't hurt every day. Some days it would hurt, some days it didn't. It was definitely much lower level pain, and now it's much worse. Anyway, I don't know if it's supposed to do that. I don't know. What I do know is that I am in much worse pain than I was before. Anyway, I explained this to him, and he made me promise that I would come or try to come. And I did explain to him that, you know, I'm not feeling well from the physical therapy. My back's hurting and my stomach is upset. I try to explain all that stuff, and I'm over an hour away. Anyway, he knows that. He already knows that. Because I told him a few days ago before I left. Anyway, so I haven't decided whether I'm going to turn around and, you know, go back or not. I kind of feel, you know, I kind of feel like it was just kind of thrown on me. It was last minute, you know, it was last minute, you know, sudden notice, last minute, because when I left a couple days ago, he didn't know whether, Ralph's daughter would allow him to go, or not. And, you know, and he knew that if she said that she didn't want her dad going to an indoor venue, that she's his employer. That's, you know, if she says no, then that's the end, you know, that's the end of it. Well, we didn't know, you know, he didn't know either. And I feel like it's sudden and it's last minute. I got it, like I said earlier, I got it this morning. I started down the interstate, and then I was like, well, I don't know. I mean, because I don't know if we're going to get to go or not. You know, I don't know if she's going to say yes or no. I have, you know, neither did he, but, you know, you know, he didn't know either, but neither did I. And I kind of want, I mean, it used to not be that way. I used to be way more spontaneous. Somebody could just throw something on me and go, okay, you know, and I'd be so, okay, I'm raring to go. And my dad was always that way. But as I've gotten older, I'm not so much that way. I kind of want you know, I want a little bit of a notice. You know, I don't want it just to be wake up on Saturday morning and, you know, and someone says, okay, this is what we're going to do. You know, and I've had no notice whatsoever. You know, I may have other things I want to do. And that was one of the things yesterday, I didn't know what was going to happen this weekend. So yesterday I came out here to, you know, to take pictures and do some video. And then I was so late, I had already decided I wanted to come back today and do some more. And then he calls me and says, okay, no, this is what we're doing. Well, you know, I'm not real happy with that. Anyway, I haven't decided. I gotta see. Wow, it's very loud here. Anyway, I just stopped and took some pictures here at Logan Lake. Very noisy. Very noisy. I just stopped here to take some pictures at Logan Lake. I'm going to go on down the road, find the Sunburst campground. It's already probably about 4 o'clock, 4:30. My ex-husband wanted me at the bar about 7:30. I don't know how that's going to work out, and we won't be staying that long. I mean, you know, I kind of feel like it's kind of a waste, you know. I mean, because I wanted to be in this area, just out in nature and whatever, and then I'm going to drive back. I want to drive over an hour away to go to the bar, go dancing for a couple of hours, and then boom, you know, and then he's busy. He's working all day tomorrow with Ralph, so, you know, he's not going to be around, and I'm just going to, you know, be hanging out, doing nothing, you know, going back with my whatever, just doing nothing, basically, or, you know, really nothing to do, just piddling, tinker, you know, whatever, not doing anything, so, you know, and I don't want to, you know, and I don't want to take off again tonight, get off at leave the bar at like 10 and then drive all the way back up here just so I can have another day tomorrow. And because on Monday I have a doctor's appointment, which is going to be about 45 minutes away. So anyway, I haven't decided, but I don't know yet. Anyway, bad news for him is that there's no service in this area. I didn't think service dropped quite that quickly yesterday, but anyway, there's no service. So anyway, I'll be back with you guys a little bit later. Okay, guys, I'm back. My eyes are burning really bad. It's getting late. I'm very tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. I didn't go to sleep till like 6 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, I wasn't that far from Asheville, North Carolina. So I made the decision about 7 o'clock to drive to the biker bar that my ex-husband had asked me to meet him at, and where they were having the elderly, the person he's taking care of. He's 97. They were throwing him a party. So, at the last minute, I changed my mind and I decided I was going to go. I had initially made the decision not to go. I was all the way on the other side of Blue Ridge Parkway. I went back to Sunburst Campground, Lake Logan, Sunburst Campground in Canton, North Carolina. So I was about an hour away from where I needed to be at the bar. But anyway, I changed my mind. And, I mean, I took the Blue Ridge Parkway. I wanted to take some pictures, and I got a lot of really, really good photos. So, and a lot of good video. Anyway, my eyes are burning. My apologies. Anyway, I changed my mind at the last minute and decided to go. That wasn't my intent to begin with. I was just going to, you know, not go because my back's been bothering me. My back's been hurting, and my stomach was bothering me yesterday, and my stomach was bothering me a little bit today too. And I didn't know how much drama there might be with the caregiver. So anyways, so initially I had made the decision not to go, and then I changed my mind and decided that I would go. And it was like 7 o'clock, and I just made that last minute decision that I would go. I wasn't that far from Asheville, North Carolina, and I decided, you know what, I was closer to the Asheville, North Carolina Blue Ridge Parkway entrance than I was to go back the other way to Canton. So I just made the last minute decision I was going to go. I did. Honestly, I didn't enjoy it that much. For whatever reason, the person that said he was having the party for Ralph, the 97-year-old man that my ex-husband's taking care of chose not to throw the party, so they didn't have the party. The band was having a really, I don't know if they were having an off night or they're just not that good anymore, but this band used to be top notch, but now the band's not that great, or at least I wasn't pleased. They were extremely loud. I was hungry. I hadn't eaten all day, so my ex-husband bought me a hamburger. I ate that. At one point, they were so loud that I almost got physically sick. I was eating and I almost got physically sick. They were so loud. And I never had, I mean, they've always been kind of a little loud, but nothing compared to what they were tonight. It was just not it was not a good night for them. It wasn't the best night, wasn't the best night for me, but it definitely wasn't a good night for them. Last year they, lost their bass player. Actually, the lead singer fired the bass player because they found out that the bass player was cheating on his wife or whatever, so they fired him. In fact, they had been friends since childhood, but he still fired him, and they had a falling out. He was a great bass player, a lot of energy. As it turns out, he's got new band members. And the bass player, the new bass player they have, I guess he's okay. He's good, I guess, but he lacks energy. He has zero energy, and it's just, I just wasn't feeling it. And anyway, they've got another gig coming up on Memorial Day weekend. It's an outdoor venue. I don't know if that venue will be any better or not. My ex-husband told me that the last time he took Ralph to see the band, that they were better. So I honestly, I don't know. I walked out of there though, and I felt almost nauseous. It was just, they were so loud. I just wasn't feeling it. And I walked out almost nauseous, and I walked out with a headache. And of course I've been getting headaches. I've just started to get headaches where it kind of just I can feel it because it kind of runs up the back of my neck, and then I start to get headaches. And that's due to, I guess, I've got issues with my neck and back, and I know I need to see a chiropractor, but the physical therapist didn't think that was a good idea. She said that physical therapy was the same thing as chiropractic, so I didn't need to go, just to do the exercises, and the headaches, the low back pain and the headaches and stuff that I'm starting to get, they have started since, I've been on, the physical therapy. Some of the exercises that the therapist is making me do has, I think, made some of the pain and some of the problems worse. And anyway, I don't know if it's getting worse, but I know that since I've started some new exercises that the physical therapist told me to do, I'm now getting headaches, and I definitely have a significant amount more of back pain than I did prior to the exercises that she told me to do. So, I don't know about that. She said I don't need to see a chiropractor, but you know what? She's not the one in pain, and chiropractor has helped me, and I'm going, it's been a while, but I'm going to go back. I mean, she's not the one, anyway, she's not the one dealing with the pain. So, that said, I didn't go to sleep until 6 o'clock this morning, and so I'm very tired, but I decided, since I'm here, I just pulled in at the place I'm going to stop. I decided to wrap this video up. This was the first video that I was doing this morning, and this is the video I was gonna do and just add all of my Blue Ridge Parkway and Sunburst campground and all the nature pictures and videos. I was gonna add it into this particular video, but I changed my mind because I did not want this video to be full of nothing but me kind of venting, because that's what I did this morning. Unfortunately, I was venting and ranting a little bit because I wasn't intent on going, but then I changed my mind at the last minute because I know my ex-husband. I knew he wanted me to come, and he wanted to enjoy himself and dance and whatever, and I figured, I can dance a little bit, and I did dance some, but the band was, like I said, very loud. I don't know what's happened. My understanding is that the leader of the band now has like 3 bands he's working in. So I don't know. Maybe he's overworked. Maybe, you know, who knows? Could be something else. I don't know. But anyway, it's nighttime. I'm at my last stop. The one really big bright spot at the place we went is that I ordered just a regular plain hamburger, and it was expensive, but it was good. Hold on. It was very, very good. The hamburger, it was a good hamburger. I ate 3/4 of the hamburger, and I gave like a little quarter to my ex-husband and some of the fries because I simply couldn't eat it all. And I did want to dance, but they were loud, and then he didn't play a lot of stuff I wanted to listen to, wanted to dance to, not like a year ago. And then Ralph, the 97-year-old that my ex-husband's taking care of, he said his legs were hurting and he wanted to leave. So that just pretty much, that cinched it. That cinched it. We left, and I went to Ralph's house, and I stayed for just a little bit, and hung out for a little bit. And then Ralph went to bed, and I talked to my ex-husband for a few minutes, and then he said, okay, good night. And he went to bed. So now it's my turn. Anyway, I'm at my stop, and I'm going to close for the night. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna end this video for now. I'm all done. I'm all done for the day. I'll probably do a slight intro to it, because I've been doing that with all of my videos. So I'll do a slight intro, and then that'll be that. Anyway, I'm at my final stop. I'm going to finish up my video. I might watch a bit of TV, and then I'm going to go to sleep. So with that, God bless. Good night. God bless. Peace.